Welcome back into the Awesemo YouTube channel, guys. My name is Geoff Ulrich, bringing you some Sunday, January 30th, NBA PrizePicks action. We're going to go over some props. And if you haven't heard, PrizePicks offers daily prop-based contests. We want to help you get started with a deposit bonus. PrizePicks offers games WNBA, NBA, MLB, NFL, and even esports. And with all these different sports, you can take advantage of their mixed sport entry feature. You just download the app in the App Store or on Google Play, and then you make your first deposit using promo code Awesemo. You receive an instant deposit match of up to $100. Again, that's promo code Awesemo. So get started with PrizePicks on that today. And for today, for Sunday, we got a decent little NBA slate, even with all the NFL action going on. But let's target three players here, three props on PrizePicks that we can hopefully make some cash with. The first game I want to go to is that Milwaukee Bucks game. Again, they're taking on the Denver Nuggets. We got a pretty high scoring affair here. We got the Milwaukee Bucks with a big implied team total. And for that reason, I like targeting the over on Khris Middleton. He's at 20.5 points on PrizePicks for an over-under on his point total. I like going over that. We've got Khris Middleton projected quite highly today over on Awesemo in the projections. You can check those out as well. But it's a player who's averaging over 33 minutes a game. He's averaging over 23 points and over 33 minutes over his last 10 games. Khris Middleton really been on a nice scoring tear as well. So, when you consider the matchup with Denver, they're a little bit banged up too. Michael Porter Jr., Will Barton. Obviously, this is a game that we expect to have a lot of points scored as well. So I think taking the over on a scorer like Khris Middleton, the fact we're getting a total way under his recent short form average, I like going over on Khris Middleton at 20.5 points. I just think this total is too low, and the matchup's not bad at all. Let's go to the Detroit game for a second, though. The Pistons taking on the Cavaliers. Obviously, the Pistons, not really that hot a team, but this is a pretty good spot for Saddiq Bey, in my opinion. He's playing a Cavs team here with a lot of injuries, especially at the guard position. And I think Bey is in a position here where he's probably going to end up going over his total. It's 15.5 points on PrizePicks today. Yes, Pistons, big underdogs, 7-point underdogs as we're talking, but this is a player in Saddiq Bey. Again, we've got him projected for well over 33 minutes in the Awesemo projections. And whenever you can get a player like Saddiq Bey going up against a banged up team like the Cavs, especially at guard, I think you got to go over on his projections. He's averaging over 18 points over his last 10 games too. So it's not like Saddiq Bey hasn't been hitting the overs on these kind of totals on the regular. I think this is a very good total to attack. Even though the Pistons have a bit of a smaller implied team total, Bey can really be the force for them, the guy who drives the usage there. And I think we're going to see him probably put the ball in the bucket a little bit more than usual, considering the injury issues on Cleveland. I like going over on Saddiq Bey, 15.5 points for our second pick. Let's head back to the Milwaukee game, though, for our last pick. And let's target it under here as well. I like going under on Bobby Portis. He's got a pretty big point total for Bobby Portis today on PrizePicks. It's 13.5 points. He comes in, he's only averaging 11.8 points over his last 10 games. So right off the bat, this one should sort of spark our interest. It's a little bit bigger than his recent form suggests he can hit. And the minutes can be a little bit sketchy for a guy like Bobby Portis. He's not quite as locked into his role like, say, a Khris Middleton. He can definitely dip down below the 30-minute mark. We do have him projected for a little bit lower here against Denver today on Awesemo, but it's also a very tough matchup here. Not only does he have to guard against Nikola Jokic, but Jokic has become a better defender by a lot of metrics this year in the NBA. So I think it's a tough matchup for Portis. His minutes could be limited because of foul trouble. And realistically, he's like the third or fourth option in Milwaukee anyway. So his point totals certainly can dip under 10 points. I like the under here in a tough spot for Bobby Portis. Again, 13.5 points, a little bit bigger than I think he should probably have today. So we got Khris Middleton over 20.5 points on PrizePicks. We got Saddiq Bey over 15.5 points. And then we got Bobby Portis going under 13.5 points. Those are going to be our three picks on PrizePicks. And remember, guys, there's a couple different ways you can play and win on PrizePicks. There's a flex play option. If you get 2 out of 3 correct in the flex play, you're going to get paid 1.25 times your investment. But if you get 3 out of 3 correct on your flex play tickets, you're going to get a 2.25 times ROI return. There's also the power play option. And in the power play option, you must hit all 3 of your selections, but you get a 5 times payout on those. So a lot bigger payout on the power play, but you're taking a little bit bigger chance. Those are the different ways you can play on PrizePicks, guys. So make sure you take advantage and make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the Awesemo YouTube channel if you haven't already. Most importantly, have yourselves a great Sunday of NBA action. I'm Geoff Ulrich, and we'll talk to you again soon.